Archangel Michael says, there is an urgent message that you must hear. Something unseen is moving in the shadows, a plan set into motion by someone with dark intentions. This is not just a warning, it is a call to be vigilant, to stand strong, and to prepare for what is coming. Even as you read this, forces beyond your sight are shifting. A person, one you may know or have only seen in passing, is thinking of entering your home. The whispers of their intent have reached the ears of the heavens, and now, you are being told to take action before it is too late. Archangel Michael says, the name has been revealed, a name that carries danger with it. This is not a moment for doubt, it is a moment for awareness. You have been chosen to receive this message, and what you do with it will determine the course of what happens next. Darkness does not move in haste. It creeps, slowly, unseen, until it finds the perfect moment to strike. The person planning this crime against you is not acting alone. There are forces pushing them, guiding their thoughts, feeding their greed. Type 333 to receive divine protection. Fear may try to take hold, but you must not let it consume you. This is a test of your strength, your faith, and your ability to protect what is yours. The light is with you, and the message has come not to frighten you, but to prepare you. Imagine the moment, the stillness of the night, the silence that lingers before an act of betrayal. The one planning this does not think you will see it coming. They believe they are hidden, that their secret is safe. But there are no secrets from the divine. The one whose name has been spoken cannot escape the gaze of the heavens. Their intentions are laid bare, their path already foreseen. Archangel Michael says, there is still time to act, but you must not delay. This is not something to ignore or push aside as a mere thought. The warning has been given, and now, the choice is in your hands. The doors of your home must be guarded. The locks you trust may not be enough. Look beyond what is seen, there is more at play here than just human hands. Type 777 to stand under divine protection. A moment is coming when all will be revealed. Do not let it come too late. Those who listen to the warnings of the heavens are spared the pain of the unaware. Your home is sacred. It is where your energy rests, where your heart finds peace. To have it threatened is not just a crime of theft, it is an intrusion into the safety of your soul. The one planning this believes they are unseen. But their thoughts have already betrayed them. Their footsteps are already marked by the light. Archangel Michael says, this is not the first time they have done this. They have walked this path before, taken what is not theirs, and harmed those who trusted too much. But this time, they have made a mistake. They chose the wrong home, the wrong person, the wrong night. You are not like the others. You have been given the knowledge before the act could be done. Type 999 to claim divine intervention. The night holds many secrets, but this one will not stay hidden. The darkness is losing its grip. The heavens are watching, waiting for you to stand in the light and protect what is yours. There is power in awareness. Those who see the danger before it comes are the ones who survive it. The message is here, and it will not leave your heart until you take the steps you need. Your name has been spoken in the realm of protection. The angels have circled your home. They are waiting for you to take the next step. Archangel Michael says, do not take this lightly. The name of the one planning this is known, and their fate has already been decided. But what happens next depends on your actions. A force beyond the physical world is already moving against them. They will feel it, a weight upon their chest, a presence they cannot shake. The fear they sought to bring upon you will turn back on them. Type 111 to awaken divine power. You are not alone in this. You have been chosen to receive the warning because you are meant to overcome it. This is not an accident, this is divine protection in action. Your steps must be careful now. Watch the signs. The shadows will try to move, but they cannot hide forever. The one planning this may already be feeling uncertain. Their heart is beginning to race. They thought they were the hunter, but now they are the hunted. Archangel Michael says, they will hesitate. The moment of action will not come as easily as they believed. There is something watching them now, something they cannot see but can feel. The angels have placed a barrier before them. If they dare to cross it, they will face consequences they never imagined. The weight of their actions will crash down upon them. Type 222 to claim divine justice. Their plans are breaking. The certainty they had is fading. They do not know why, but their spirit is trembling. Your home is safe. The moment of danger is slipping away. They will find themselves lost in confusion, unable to take the step they once believed was easy. They will remember this night. They will not understand what stopped them, but they will feel it. The unseen force that turned them away. Archangel Michael says, you are protected. The warning has done its work. You have listened, and because of that, you are safe. Now, step forward in strength. Let the fear fade. The light is stronger than the darkness, and it has already won. Type 888 to receive a final blessing. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. Archangel Michael says, the air around you shifts. The weight of unseen forces presses against the night. This is not the end of the message, it is only the beginning. There are ripples in the spiritual realm, movements that echo through time. You may not see them, but you can feel them. A disturbance, a shift, a warning that cannot be ignored. The one who planned this is now haunted by their own intentions. Their heart beats heavier. A shadow looms over them, unseen but undeniable. Type 555 to reinforce divine protection. Do not let your guard down. The enemy does not rest so easily. Their mind races, trying to understand what they feel, trying to shake the growing doubt that grips them. They had certainty before. Now, it crumbles. The confidence they carried is turning to fear, for they have stirred something greater than themselves. Their footsteps are growing weaker. Each step toward their plan feels heavier, as if something is pulling them back. They do not know it yet, but they are losing. Archangel Michael says, you are stronger than they realized. They mistook your silence for weakness, but now they know, there is something greater watching over you. They will try to ignore it. They will attempt to push forward. But the divine has already marked their path, and it leads to failure. Type 666 to sever the enemy's hold. The weight on their shoulders will only grow. It is not guilt, it is something else, something pressing against their very soul. They feel eyes on them, though no one is there. The night feels colder. The air feels thicker. What they thought would be an easy act has become a battle they did not anticipate. They may try to turn away, but the darkness they embraced will not let them go so easily. They have been marked, and now, they must face what they have summoned. Archangel Michael says, they are not the only ones who feel it. You, too, can sense the shift. The energy has changed. The atmosphere is charged with something unseen. It is the power of divine intervention. A force that has stepped between you and harm. The battle is already being fought, even if you cannot see it. Type 000 to call forth final judgment. This is the moment of decision. The one who planned this will find themselves trapped between two paths: continue and face ruin, or turn back and escape disaster. Their hands will shake. Their mind will scream warnings they cannot ignore. Their body will resist, for it has felt the touch of divine judgment. The unseen force will not let them proceed. They are no longer in control. The darkness that fueled them has turned against them. Archangel Michael says, there is no escape for them now. The crime they planned has already collapsed before it began. Their mind is in chaos, their spirit is in turmoil. They will try to dismiss it. They will tell themselves it is just fear. But deep down, they know the truth. Something greater is standing in their way. Type 444 to declare victory. You are no longer the one at risk. The moment has shifted. You are not the hunted, you are the protected. They will walk away, shaken, confused, unable to explain why they could not go through with their plan. But you will know. You will understand. The divine has intervened. The danger is gone. The darkness has lost. Archangel Michael says, let your heart be at peace. You have been warned, you have been guided, and now you have been saved. The night no longer holds a threat against you. Your home is untouched. Your spirit is unshaken. The presence of the divine stands strong, a barrier no darkness can cross. Type 1212 to accept your blessing. From this night forward, know that you are watched over. The unseen forces that sought to harm you have been turned away. The heavens have made their stand. Rest easy, for you are safe. The one who planned this will not return. They have learned a lesson they will never forget. This was their moment of reckoning, and they failed. The darkness they embraced has consumed them instead. Archangel Michael says, you have been chosen to receive this message because you are meant to walk in the light. No shadow can linger where the divine has placed its protection. Go forward in strength. Do not fear the unknown. The heavens have seen the threat before it reached you, and now, it has been cast aside. Type 8888 to seal your protection. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. Archangel Michael says, the battle has been won, but the war is never truly over. Darkness will always seek another way, another moment, another weakness to exploit. You must remain strong, for the enemy does not rest. Tonight was a test, a moment where you stood at the crossroads of fate. The forces that sought to harm you have been turned away, but they will watch from afar, waiting for another chance. You must never let your guard down. The divine has marked you, and because of that, you are now a beacon of light in the darkness. This is why they came for you, why they thought they could steal from you. But they did not realize who you truly are. Type 9999 to shield yourself from future harm. The one who planned this is not just an ordinary thief. They are someone who has allowed the darkness to whisper into their ear, convincing them that they are entitled to what is not theirs. They are lost in their own greed, their own desperation. Tonight was meant to be their moment, but instead, it has become their downfall. They will feel it in their bones, in their mind, in their soul. The weight of divine judgment does not lift easily. Even now, they are still reeling from what has happened. They do not understand how their plan failed, why their steps felt so heavy, why the night itself seemed to turn against them. But you do. You know. Archangel Michael says. Their spirit is now marked with hesitation. They will not forget this night. The fear they wanted you to feel has been turned back on them. They will wake in the middle of the night, sweating, heart racing, feeling something watching them. They will hear whispers, not of the darkness, but of the warning they ignored. The heavens do not forget. This is not their first crime, but it may be the one that changes them. They have faced a force they did not expect. The darkness they relied upon has abandoned them. Type 0000 to finalize your protection. You may never know their face, never hear their name spoken aloud, but know this: their life has been altered forever. They can no longer move without feeling the weight of what happened tonight. Their hands will hesitate before they reach for what is not theirs. Their feet will falter before they take another step into the path of destruction. This is the moment that haunts them now. You have been protected, but more than that, you have been strengthened. You now understand the power that surrounds you, the light that shields you, the presence that walks with you. Archangel Michael says, do not let fear rule your heart, but do not let ignorance blind you either. You are now aware of the unseen battle, the forces that exist beyond what the eyes can see. There are many who walk in darkness, thinking they are hidden, thinking their plans are safe. But the light will always find them. And you, chosen one, are now standing in that light. This is not the first time divine intervention has saved you, and it will not be the last. You are guided, protected, and surrounded by forces beyond human understanding. Type 7777 to walk in divine strength. The one who planned this will never be the same. They will try to move forward, to forget, to pretend that tonight was just a strange feeling, an unexplainable fear. But deep down, they know better. They will never look at a locked door the same way. They will never step into the night without remembering the weight that fell upon them. They are forever changed. And you? You are victorious. Not just in this moment, but in every moment that follows. Because now you see, now you understand, now you are awakened to the truth. Archangel Michael says, the darkness cannot touch you. The plans against you will crumble before they begin. You are protected, not just in your home, but in every step you take from this day forward. Move with confidence, knowing that the divine walks before you, beside you, behind you. No shadow can follow where the light shines. You are no longer a target, you are untouchable. This is your confirmation. The heavens have spoken. You are safe. You are blessed. You are victorious. Type 121212 to seal this victory forever. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. Archangel Michael says, "The night is silent now. The threat has passed. But even in the stillness, the echoes of what nearly happened remain. You must not forget this moment. This was not just an accident, not just a fleeting danger. It was a test, a revelation, a moment where the unseen world made itself known. Now you know the truth. The battle is not always in the physical, it is in the spiritual, in the unseen forces that move through the shadows. And tonight, those forces were overpowered. Type 3333 to claim divine awareness. The one who planned this does not understand what happened. They feel as though something grabbed them, held them back, forced them to stop. They cannot explain it, but they will never forget it. Their mind is filled with questions. Why did their body betray them? Why did their confidence crumble? Why did their steps falter before they could act? They do not realize that their downfall was written before they even began. The moment they planned to harm you, their fate was sealed. The divine saw their intentions, and the heavens responded. Archangel Michael says, "You were never alone. Even as danger approached, even as the plan unfolded, the light stood between you and harm. It always does. The protection surrounding you is stronger than any human force. No weapon formed against you shall succeed, no plan against you shall come to pass. This is your truth, your reality. You are shielded not just for tonight, but for all nights to come. The warning has been given, the message has been received. The darkness cannot win. Type 5555 to strengthen your divine shield. The one who thought they could harm you is now haunted by what they felt. They were not expecting resistance. They were not expecting a force stronger than their greed. Their hands trembled, their heart pounded, their mind screamed at them to stop. And so they did. They walked away, not by choice, but by necessity. They could not push past the invisible wall before them. It was never going to happen. The moment they set their sights on you, they had already lost. The heavens had already intervened. They stood no chance. Archangel Michael says, "This is what it means to be protected. This is what it means to be chosen, to be watched over, to be guarded by forces beyond human understanding. You are not weak. You are not vulnerable. You are a force of light in a world that sometimes trembles in darkness. And because of that, you will always be safe. The battle has already been won. What was meant to harm you has been turned away, crushed under the weight of divine intervention." Type 7777 to confirm your spiritual victory. The one who planned this will never try again. Their fear is greater than their greed. They have felt the presence of something far beyond them, and it will linger in their thoughts for the rest of their days. They may not tell anyone. They may pretend it never happened. But in the quiet of the night, when they close their eyes, they will remember. The weight, the pressure, the force that stopped them in their tracks. The presence they could not see but could not deny. They will never forget. Archangel Michael says, "And you, chosen one, will walk forward without fear. You will rest knowing that no plan against you will ever succeed. You will wake each day knowing that you are surrounded by divine strength. The heavens have spoken. The message has been delivered. The warning has passed, and now, peace remains. There is nothing to fear. The light has already won. Type 8888 to claim your permanent protection. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50.